everybody, this is the thejonnymar, and I'm continuing with Pokemon Blue, my complete Pokedex journey. So in my last episode, we caught quite a few Pokemon, and we also got through the trainer battles of Viridian Forest. So our starting Pokemon, Squirtle, is now up to level 13, and we have 6 owned Pokemon of 151 that are total. And in this episode, we're going to explore Pewter City, and we're also going to take on Brock, the first gym leader. So we have here a Jigglypuff. If you talk to the Jigglypuff, it will do a little song and dance. And I can't help but hear the actual anime scene in my head when I interact with that Jigglypuff in this game. And then this guy is talking to someone on the phone. Not that we're aware of it. But he does tell us to get out of here and scram. So there's not a ton to find in Pewter City. There's quite a few people to talk to. But there's not really that much that is of worth in terms of information. But I do like to show off the dialogue of the various characters that are available for you to talk to. Because I think what ends up happening when people play games like this, especially nowadays, is they just kind of zoom through the game. They maybe are following a walkthrough or watching a Let's Play, and basically they just go from point A to point B without really exploring that much of what's involved in these older games. So I'm going to try to show off as much of the game as I possibly can, while also, of course, trying to complete the Pokedex, and also showing off what I can of the game related to hidden items and strategies associated with beating all the different trainers, and especially the gym leaders. I like this guy, who just does not want to talk to me. Do you know what I'm doing? No. He's spraying Repel. Apparently that's his garden. Not sure why he gets this plot of land in the middle of the city, but good for him, I guess. Maybe he's the wealthy landowner of Pewter City. And up here we have a sign, and on the sign it's a notice that says, "Thieves have been stealing Pokemon in Mount Moon. Specifically the fossils." And they say to please call the Pewter Police. Now I'm not sure where the Pewter Police are, or how we're supposed to get in touch with them. But that's some nice flavor text, I suppose. No, we haven't been to the museum. Oh, apparently you really like it. Well, we'll maybe have to explore it later. Okay. Well, we're gonna get taken right there, apparently. Are you, like, getting paid to get people to come here or something? Yeah, see you around, you suspicious person. So this is the Pewter Museum of Science. Well, let's check it out. So it costs 50 money, yen, gold, whatever the currency is in this game. And so we are going to see what's available in here. We have some half arrows on the wall, or some mountains, or whatever. We have a picture of an Aerodactyl fossil. It's pretty nice. That would be a pretty sweet Pokemon to have. Maybe someday. And then we also have another fossil here, which is a Kabutops. Interestingly, they don't have the third Pokemon fossil here, which is Ammonite. And that's actually the one I'm going to be picking in this playthrough. I'll be doing Kabutops with red. And this is a meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. Is it a moonstone? Maybe. Interesting. Well, moonstones are actually important. They are used to evolve certain Pokemon. And this old man talks about the first moon landing. Nice. I was certainly not old enough to be there for that. And apparently this is the Space Shuttle Columbia. I'm assuming a model, because I doubt they could fit the whole thing in here. And this girl says she wants a Pikachu. Well, I want a Pikachu too. And I think if you come here in Pokemon Yellow, and if you have been not taking care of your Pikachu, and if he really doesn't like you very much, the dad asks to have your Pikachu for his daughter. Not that you can give it to him. But there's some stuff over there to the right. I wonder how we get over there. Looks like there's a door, but it looks like the path is blocked by another one of these bushes. I would assume someday we will gain the method to be able to get rid of those bushes. And then this family is going to talk a little bit about something important, for once, which is that Pokemon of certain levels that are traded are called outsiders, and they will not listen to you unless you have the appropriate gym badges. So that's kind of a fail-safe program built into this game to prevent you from essentially trading over like a level 70 Mewtwo at the beginning of the game and then just blitzing through the game with it. Essentially, too high of level Pokemon will not obey you unless you have certain badges. Now, if it's your own Pokemon, that doesn't matter. They will obey you. So if you caught the Pokemon, then it will always obey you. And that was something I didn't know. I was always confused about that as a kid. So I used to think like those level requirements that the badges talked about also meant your own Pokemon that you caught. And so that always made things very anxiety-provoking around certain gyms, and I'll talk about that more in the future, how dumb I was as a kid in some respects. But hey, we actually have potions available to buy at this particular shop. So that's good. So let's buy one. Use our measly little bit of money left over. And then once we finish off the gym, we will come back and we will buy some more Pokeballs because we have a lot more Pokemon to catch in this area. Yes, I'm a trainer. And Brock is the leader of the gym looking for new challengers. Well, again, maybe we'll go see him later. Okay. The people in this town are very insistent. They want you to go exactly where they want you to go. Well, I'm sure I have the right stuff. But you didn't have to drag me along here. And where in the world did you walk? Did you jump that fence? You can't jump a fence in a video game. Everyone knows fences are impassable. Especially fences that are at least waist high. Clefairies came from the moon, really. So I wonder if moonstones are effective on them. Spoiler, they are. And I don't think there's anything up here in red or blue. Alright, so we've dilly-dallied enough. Let's head into the Gaim. Gaim? What's a Gaim? Oh, a Gaim. And apparently our rival has already won and beat Brock in this gym. Yes, I do have what it takes. Are you going to instruct me on how to get to the top? That would be great. I could use all the tips I could get. I am a novice after all. Yes, take me to the top. Preferably just give me the badges so I don't have to fight all the bosses. These gym leaders. Oh, that is a great tip. The Pokemon at the top of my list is the one that comes out first. Wow. That is some great information. Thank you. Considering I only currently have one Pokemon, it will always come out. Now we could go around this trainer, but we're going to fight him, because we want the experience. You're still light years from facing Brock. Yes, well, I don't think we're that far. A couple of feet for sure. We have to take on the junior trainer. And he has ground-type Pokemon, which are weak to water, and also grass. So if you have a Bulbasaur, and you have Vine Whip, that'll be very effective against these Pokemon as well. Now the dangerous thing about these Pokemon, and especially the second Pokemon for this trainer, which is Sandshrew, is that they can learn Sand Attack. And as I talked about in my last episode, Sand Attack is the bane of my early game in this particular challenge run. Now fortunately, unlike the Pidgey fight, Sandshrew is actually weak to Bubble, so it should only take 2, maybe 3 bubbles to kill it. So we should be able to hopefully, okay, kill him without worrying too much about Sand Attack. Unless we get really unlucky. Oh man, come on. Okay. Yes. Scratch. Thank you, Sandshrew, and your stupid AI. I'll take it. And there we go. We beat the trainer. And leveled up to 14. Nice. So now we just have to beat Brock, and we will get our first gym badge. Yes, I was aware of that. Alright, I'm going to go back to the Poke Center, and I'm going to heal, and we'll come back, and my hot stuff will take on Brock. Alright, so my bad hot self is here, ready to take on Brock. He is the Pewter City gym leader. And all the gym leaders believe in using basically one type of Pokemon that is of a particular strategy. So he uses rock/ground Pokemon. Unless, of course, you're watching the anime in which he had a Vulpix. Which I can't really fault him because Vulpix is awesome. But here we go. Let's take on our first gym leader. Pretty easy to beat with Squirtle, and also with a Bulbasaur, if you have Vine Whip. You got Charmander? Well, then you're gonna need something else, like Butterfree. Or if you're playing yellow, you could pick up a Mankey. Or even, I believe Nidoran male can learn Double Kick in yellow. And so that can also be helpful. Now Onix here is pretty powerful, I guess. He's going to go down fast, but he has an ability called Bide, which if you are using Pokemon that do not cut through his defenses as easily as Squirtle does here, Bide can come into play as being dangerous. So what Bide does is essentially absorb damage over 2 turns and then return that damage doubled. So if you're physically attacking, for example, and hitting him over and over again and he uses Bide, he might hit you for a big attack and knock you out. But we took him out, and now we get the Boulder Badge. How appropriate, given his Pokemon. It's an official Pokemon League badge, I bet. Nice. 1 down, 7 to go. And it does increase your Pokemon's attack, I believe, by around 12% in battle. And we also can use Flash outside of battle, but that's not relevant for a long time. And he gives us a TM, Technical Machine. And what does that TM contain? Well, a move you can teach your Pokemon. Use it once, and a Pokemon can learn the move if it's able to. Now in later games in the series, I think they got rid of that one-time use restriction. You can actually use them over and over again. But this TM uses Bide. Yeah. That's not really how I play the game. There are certainly Pokemon that can take advantage of that attack, but I don't really use them. So I'm just going to be selling that for the 1,000 money. Brock encourages us to continue on our path as a trainer, and he says to go to Cerulean next, to take on gym number 2. Well, we will do so. Now, if I did want to teach Bide to Squirtle, it would work. Squirtle can learn it, and Squirtle would actually be a fairly decent Pokemon to teach it to because of his high defense. But we are not going to be doing that. So, we're going to head over to the mart. I'm going to sell this TM. And then I'm going to buy some Pokeballs, and I'm going to go try and catch a Pikachu. And then I'm going to level it up after I catch it. And I'm also going to show off some other Pokemon that I'm going to be trading over from Red. So see you in a bit. Alright, so we have encountered a Pikachu. It's level 5, and we're going to try to catch it. Yes, we caught it. So I'm going to be leveling up Pikachu off camera. I'm going to give him 1 level for each of the areas before Pewter City, which is 4, Route 1, 22, 2, and Viridian Forest. So we'll get him up to level 9. We're going to name Pikachu Baby Ninja at the request of my daughter. And then I will come back and I will also show off a few more Pokemon that I've caught and traded over from Pokemon Red, so that you can see kind of where we're at in terms of our Pokedex so far. So I will see you in a little bit. Alright, so we're back. I have done my leveling. I got Pikachu up to level 9. He's not the greatest. His stats are okay. He's mostly speed. He's a bit like Diglett and Voltorb in the sense that he's mostly speed and that's about it. But at least he gets some elemental attacks. So him and Wifey will be my 2 Pokemon up to Gym 2. And then I also have 3 other Pokemon. So I traded over a Charmander from Pokemon Red and named it Scorcher at the request of a viewer. And then I also have my 2 Nidoran. I actually caught another female Nidoran and released the original one I caught in the last episode because we had a name request. So I changed it to Lucia. Now in the future, if someone requests a particular name for a Pokemon, I will just go to the name raider. But I figured we were early enough I could do that. And then we also have Tenshad, Nidoran male. So as always, viewers, thanks for the continued support. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see y'all next time. So long! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press like and leave a comment below. Please also subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell. See you next time!